Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Luckiest Peach podcast. I'm your host, Rachel, the Lucky Peach. We are back for another drunk commentary. Woo, woo, woo. It's officially it's spoopy season. And I think I mentioned this before. I noticed quite a few. I think all but one of the commentaries so far have been from 2019. It started out as, originally I didn't even notice I was doing that, and then when I did notice it, I was like, well, because it's one of my favorite years in movies. But anyways, that being said, we're gonna be watching Ma, starring Octavia Spencer. Woo! Spoopy time. But guess what? I'm not drinking alone. They're not gonna make me drink alone. Well, except one of us isn't drinking. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm not alone. Anyways, joining us once again, Gio.
I'm the one not drinking alcohol.
And then hashtag invite Brad is back.
I am drinking alcohol every time.
I have,
but probably not as much this time.
Oh yeah, not as
I actually
much.
want to watch this movie.
This is. I learned that wine does me different than stuff.
Wine will
this.
fuck you up.
Yes. I had a single glass of it was a mimosa, but it was heavy. It was very strong last night, and it just that single glass fucked me up.
Well, there's a big difference between 4% alcohol and then 15% alcohol.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, speaking of buzzballs, but also
I love the TikToks of before buzzball, after 3 buzzballs, and they're just dead on the couch.
Speaking of stuff that's weirdly strong, I also had that punch thing last time, and I didn't even make it through half of it.
I've tried buzzball once. They taste horrible.
They're not good.
They're horrible, but they're cheap, and they will fuck you up.
I think that's the point.
Yep. That's most alcohol. I don't care about the taste.
I have.
Tastes like dirt.
I don't know if I drank this in the last episode or not, but I have a Texas tea spiked seltzer. So no, this is not pee. If you're watching on the video on patreon.com/luckypeach, this is not pee. It just looks like pee.
It's
Black gold, Texas tea.
More Bear Grylls out here.
Although if I poured my Dos Equis into a glass, it would look like piss too. So
yeah.
Anyways, I know Brad hasn't seen this. Gio, have you seen this?
Yes, I have. I had the pleasure of watching this last year, late in the winter. Really had a really good time. Hoot and a half, some would say.
I've been wanting to watch this. I like the trailer for this, and I just have not gotten to it.
I remember because I've mentioned this before. I loved 2019 in movies. So I had AMC A-list. I was at the movies every week. I did not see it in theaters, but I did see the trailer a bunch of times.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like,
one of my favorite movies came out in 2019, The Farewell. So 2019 was a good year for movies.
It's a great movie. I mean, I have 2 2019 movies on my body. It was a good time. Hit after hit after hit. Hence why I unintentionally all but one of the commentaries is a movie from 2019. Unintentionally.
That Jesse Eisenberg one was from 2019?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
The only one that we've done so far that wasn't was Into the Woods. Back in May, I think. And next month's is from a different year, but
Ooh.
I mean, if you go back in our Twitter group chat, you'll see it. But for now, for the listeners,
you
can't see me. who can't see me awkwardly putting on chapstick.
John Cena over there.
Wild horses.
Yes. Anyways, are we ready?
Rachel didn't catch it, but the audience I know did.
I did not catch it. I was looking
I
at
made
the
a
other
joke
screen.
because you were about your lipstick and I said wild horses.
Put the lotion on the skin.
Goodbye,
Get
horses.
promotes again.
I love that song. Not even gonna lie. I genuinely love that song.
Damn,
every
that's right,
time
I got it, I still got
that
it
gets
wrong.
mentioned, I can only think of Jason Mewes putting his cock between his legs. That's
Jason
all
Mewes!
I can think of. In Clerks too.
Goodbye, horses.
Thank you, Kevin Smith.
Anyways,
You're a treasure.
wearing a Mark Rebier-esque robe. Or maybe that's where he got it from.
Goodbye.
Oh, I can't say this. At the time we're recording this, the only episode I haven't recorded for September is the review, which is of Annette. And I was going to make a joke about Annette, but like I should save that for the review.
Respect.
Yes, I have lots of notes. I started taking notes about the movies I review this now.
I think Raul was gonna write something up on that.
He did. I'm trying to get him on that episode
Mm.
because he's the only person I know who's seen it so far. But anyways, we all have our DVDs in.
Ready to
We
press
all,
play.
we all have gotten the DVD from the $5 bin at Walmart, and we are going to press play in a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now.
DMCA.
Sorry, that was my alarm. That was my alarm.
We've been DMCA'd.
It would suck if you got DMCA because I know, like, it's totally possible because that is a ringtone from a show. So I apologize.
One of these days, probably next year, because I've already planned out this year.
It probably would help if I didn't have my thing muted on my end. We're all good down there.
Blumhouse made this. I was like, what is that?
Creepy children. Oh, Blumhouse.
What is that? The audio of like Cardi B being like, what is that?
Audience, if I fall asleep in the middle of this, I apologize. I usually don't start a movie this late.
What was it that we were watching that you fell asleep during?
Howard the Duck.
Gio fell asleep halfway into Howard the Duck.
Like, legit, we were like talking, and maybe like 5 minutes later, just
He got quiet. Also, Juliette Lewis is in this.
Don't you know?
Is the volume good on all of our DVDs?
Yes, for me.
yeah, for some reason my streaming service, that's not the problem I'm having.
Forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, one of these days I'm gonna pick it's gonna be hard to pick because all of them are trash except for Troy, but I'm gonna pick a Greek myth episode and then tag the host of the mythology podcast I listen to in a way to get her to listen to my podcast.
Mm-hmm. Do it.
Yes, how every horror movie starts. They moved into a new house.
This old house.
Why is my volume mixer? That's what it is.
And I'm getting like every
Also, that's the one girl from Booksmart.
Yeah, I know. I felt weird in both of these movies with this actor, because I was like, I know how the actor is, but I was like, in both of these, they're playing like a high schooler, and I'm like, this is awkward.
Speaking of that, I watched Final Destination 3 today, and that's the one with with the tanning beds. And so like they're all playing teenagers. And they are naked in the tanning beds, and they definitely show their boobs. And I'm like, I'm sure these actors were adults at the time, but like the fact that they're playing teenagers is wrong.
Yeah, you know, that's some real like mouth breather energy, or like summoning mouth breathers, and it's gross. Sorry, I am seeking a different.
This guy reminds me of the tiger from Zootopia.
Something's going on with my streaming service. I'm about to find it. Go on a different streaming service so I can keep up.
That's mean.
Coworkers.
Coworkers.
Oh my god. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
The green.
About what time are we at on the movie?
5:30.
Okay.
So then right now we're at 5:37.
41.
Bye.
Let me know we're at 5:55.
Now.
I love floor pizza. It's my favorite.
I've had floor pizza since like high school. Because we would order pizza when we stayed after school to hang out in the quiet room, but we weren't allowed to eat on the risers, so we would sit on the floor.
Oh, that's where I want to get
What
in.
time is
the
it
creepy
now?
van with the couch.
6:30.
Okay. Damn, I thought this happened later in the movie. Damn, it's only been 6 minutes.
Wow.
That's me.
And do drugs.
I get drunk.
It doesn't do drugs.
I'm gonna say it.
That was me walking in being like, I'm not buying new beer.
I might have heard you say it.
I'm not buying new beer.
I'm gonna say it. Parties that are only centered around drinking are boring.
Yes.
And you end up feeling like shit afterwards.
Or in my case, you end up observing a bunch of your friends getting drunk, or like cross-faded, and some of them taking it too far. Then you go to some of you go and just go eat some food, and then one of you experiences some oppression while getting the food, and that sucks.
In my case, I got crossfaded and went too far, and then spent 2 hours in the bathroom before being picked up by somebody who then took advantage of my drunken state.
Ooh. We gonna lighten up.
Yeah.
we gonna lighten up this commentary a bit.
Cheers.
I was like, cheers.
Cheers. Cheers to trauma. I made jokes on him. I had just had diarrhea before he picked me up too.
Oh.
Dude, this hair, her hair,
I love the
it
hair.
looks like she's in a group, like in a music group. Like she's got like her
Like an
hair
old
is
70s
old
Beatles
school.
like
Yeah.
cover band.
Yeah, like or just yeah, just that was for the video. I couldn't sing any songs. Of course you don't drink. You look fucking 15. That was the one that actually looks like a high schooler.
Why would he reveal the location that they were going to?
Too trusting.
Because they got no goddamn business doing any of this shit.
Nope.
What the
Hold
dog
this dog.
doing? I hate when they put.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I hate when they put dog whining sounds in movies because it's just added in.
You know, the
The
dog's
dog-
totally chill.
The
Like, I don't
dog on
care.
set does not care at all. They're just happy to be there. It's always kids like that drink Fireball.
Yeah. Also,
Everyone goes through that. And then you're
It's
like,
gross.
to
"Whoa."
me,
I tried it
To
once.
me-
It's gross.
yeah, I'm not a fan of Fireball myself. Thinking about like in this moment when I first watched this, I was like, the reason why she goes into the liquor store is because of him, and it's so gross.
That was a little jump scare. That's not creepy.
See,
Mm-mm.
she.
That's why you shouldn't have
she-
Facebook.
She checked just to. She was like, I know his name. I remember his name, and I found everybody else. But him. I'm like, because that's why she went and did the shit. She was like, ooh, who's he?
Oh my god, we in Athens?
Just Detroit.
Detroit?
Detroit?
Troy?
Troy?
They're in Troy?
Yes.
A city that we can't actually prove that we found?
Mm-hmm.
Because we don't actually know if it was real.
Mm-hmm.
What?
They found it.
They did not. Well, they can't confirm that the city that they're calling Troy is actually Troy.
Oh, okay.
Because we also don't completely know that it was real because we don't know that the battle or whatever, the war happened. So if
Oh, okay.
Surprise.
Wow.
It's like, you
No.
can stop. You ain't doing shit.
This ain't doing it for me.
I
Get the
got a
fuck
phone
out.
call. Get the fuck up.
I got work to do.
no one fucks like Gaston. One of the cosplayers I follow cosplayed a gender swapped Gaston, and that's all I can think of when I see him. I forgot she was in this.
So, man.
This cast is way too stacked.
Oh, shit. Why is my desk is making so much fucking noise? And my chair.
Octavia, Allison Janney, Luke Evans, Missy Pyle,
Yeah, it's really got no business being this deck.
Juliette Lewis.
See, I'm like, that's how you know somebody does. She's like, I do this for me, not for you.
She's on the clock.
Because he's like, I'm not into it. You ain't doing shit.
Ugh. Just drinking straight from the bottle. Not even a chaser or a mixer. Come on now.
That's teenage behavior.
Yeah, that's how you can tell teenagers.
They hardcore.
Hardcore. Like, no, I want to taste good shit.
I mean, I don't usually drink with a chaser, but like take shots with a chaser. But it has been a few years.
Your girl,
it's fine.
What?
Just. You do, bud.
My dad used to have a flashlight like that, and I don't know where he got it from.
Oof.
What?
Toxic masculinity right there.
What'd I miss?
Oh,
Brad said his dad was a dick.
His dad's a dick. Hey.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi. Let me smell your breath.
Hi.
No one. It's pot smokers. I love the fall collection. Osh gosh bagosh.
This is not good acting.
No.
But it is a good dialogue.
I mean, it's just hard to believe this poor Agatha character as a parent.
Erica.
Erica.
Erica?
I was like,
Agatha?
what is her name?
I don't know.
Erica.
Oh, Erica. Mephisto. That's an old puppy.
That's a can I speak to your manager energy.
Volvo driving soccer mom. That's it. Anybody get the Everclear reference? Anybody? No? Okay. Just me.
Yeah, you know, if you're not doing good and you just like you move back home, you get a job in town and you drive a Volvo. Yeah, that all makes sense.
That vet is a bitch.
Some horse tranquilizer.
Joe Rogan?
Damn. Oh God. No.
Why would you say, hey, if you want to hang out as I'm leaving the fucking house?
Hey, you want to come watch a movie with me? I know you're going to hang with your friends, and you told me earlier, but you know. Yeah.
Why could she, like, the logical thing would have been to be like, go talk to her before you start the movie.
Why does this girl's wardrobe look like stuff she's found in bags on the side of the road? Like,
because that's how teenagers dress.
It also just felt
a
like
long time.
They go to thrift stores and buy out all the.
I mean, I buy Goodwill shit too, but still, I don't look like I clean my shit. She's continually buying them drinks.
This is the second time. You know, mom had trouble with her coming in late, and they had a whole argument. And the response is, yeah, you can just go out, just hang out, be safe.
Follow me out to the middle of the woods, and then you can give me the money.
Allison Janney
this is
has
so
no
suck.
business in this movie. Being in this movie,
She do what she want, you know.
yeah, she got that Oscar.
I mean, for real.
She can do what she wants now.
Mm-hmm. She's like, you won't believe the points I got.
I like the cow.
Mm.
It's the welcome cow.
Let me go steal some alcohol real quick.
What did he say?
He said, "Let me go steal some alcohol real quick." You heard that correct?
Oh, he's not gonna make us drink alone.
Yeah. I might have to do a quick beer rundown because I'm on my third beer.
They're like,
Come
yeah,
into my basement. You can always say no.
They're like, yeah, she's wearing scrubs. We can trust her.
The one guy with sense. It's always the fucking white people.
No,
They're like, yeah, let's totally go into the strange lady's basement. Like that, this won't end wrong or bad.
I mean, her reasoning is sound, but like, she's still a stranger.
Yeah, and like, I'm not going to anyone's basement. That's a weird bathroom.
It's gotta be somebody you know.
That was like an outlet or outhouse.
What did he get?
What you got, Gio?
What did you get?
I got a little bit of vodka, hot vodka, and then a Seagram's in the fridge.
Ooh.
Nice.
So, because I was just like, this movie's not good, and it's not my first time watching it, and I'm thinking about how not good it is instead of actually.
So Gio, we just got past the part in the van where all the people voted yes to go in the strange lady's basement, and only the black dude was like, nah.
Yeah,
dumb.
Nah. I would have stopped hanging out with them the minute a cop got caught. Somebody's dad called a fucking cop. I was like, I'm done. All right, let me drink this hot vodka.
Oh my gosh. Shot. Ooh. Straight out the bottle. Yeah, that's what happens.
Yeah, that shit was
Did it just burn down? Burn down?
Yeah.
Going down?
There was also definitely more than a shot's worth of vodka in there.
Ooh.
2 shots.
But it wasn't a lot, so I just drunk it off.
Marcel told me he once had a Russian roommate who all he drank was vodka, like on its own, and so now he can't even stand the sight of vodka.
I'm not even a vodka person. I like tequila. I don't know why vodka's in
Me
this
too.
house. I'm a vodka first tequila.
I mean, I like tequila until like I didn't. Until it didn't like me.
There's a certain point where you smell it and you remember every time that it made you sick.
See, and it's only tequila that's done that to me. Like I've been sick on beer and like wine and all that shit, and it's really just tequila.
I like gin.
That shit woke me up.
Is this dude doing feng shui for this basement?
You know, y'all just hanging out with somebody.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah,
you know,
just
bro,
giving her tips.
Yeah, you totally need to just buy a bunch of stuff so that we can hang out.
Yeah.
That's rude.
Wow, to an adult? Like really?
But
Like you buy your own fucking house then, dude.
She let you into her house and you're gonna be mean like that.
Whoa.
I remember this happened. I was like, this movie's moving fast.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
I just
weird.
realized what. No, not this. I realized why my volume was messed up. I was changing the wrong application. The just barely in frame Coke.
That's weird. These are high school students. They're showing like
That's
in the jump of this movie. They're
illegal.
showing the butt
That's
of a
straight
high
up
schooler.
ass.
That's illegal.
Hey.
You know what's really funny to me? It's weird. Something about his nipples look like they like have been pierced and were unpierced for this movie. They're like the way it's like. Anyway, it's like
He
a weird.
probably just took them out.
Yeah.
The only white people are like, yeah, let's just stay now.
Like there's just like I'm just trying to fit in, you know. I know I can get out of here faster than any of y'all.
Why does he look like that?
What, like a child? Like a child? Because he drunk.
He's
AT phone
ugly.
I was like, that was the best delivery any of her lines have been so far. Thank you for letting us hang out. Because she was drunk. She was drunk. She was just saying the word, thank you for letting us hang out.
Like your basement.
I was just remember the end of this movie. And the wildest fucking line.
She sounds more drunk than her daughter.
By security boy.
Honey, were you hanging out with a child with a white van?
Sounds a bit weird. This is problematic.
That's suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be
That's
suspicious.
weird.
Just a way.
Ellington.
Swing.
It's rare that you see an iPhone in movies.
It's all Android usually, huh?
Yeah.
Unless it's, you know, yeah, like villains can't. Villains.
Did you all see it scroll on its own?
Hey, what?
Her phone scrolled on its own.
Oh, no, I didn't see that.
Yeah. I was also going to say, like, where was her phone plugged into? Because it looked like the cord, when you follow the cord, it was under a fucking stereo. Like, the other end was under a stereo. And I'm like, where was the plug?
I can I'll go throw this wine down. Thanks. I've been sucking strange dudes off in vans.
Fuck no.
Yes,
This is a bit acting. Everybody should just be drunk and act drunk the whole movie.
That's about right. They're already drunk out of it, yo.
Mario?
Oh God. We having a Karen moment.
If I get back on the table. Oh, she like.
Yeah, working at casinos kind of shit.
Yeah, she's like, especially you like seeing people from school. You know, you're moving back home, but you like haven't had to see anybody and tell
My
them
dad
how
was
you
my
failed.
dad worked as a blackjack dealer. Drunk people are
Uncle
not
failed.
fun.
I mean, people aren't great sober.
Mm-mm. No, so being drunk is even like 10 times worse.
Cue the love theme from Romeo and Juliet. this movie does these weird angles. Like this. I'm like, why would you show her face?
Where are they finding these clothes? Like, what year is this supposed to be?
Listen, it's a small town.
What's this, West Side
It's
Story
thrifting
with the
is
fucking leather jacket there?
Kids love thrifting. Oh my god. See, speaking of weird angles.
She's in a blue jean dress and Tim's.
Yeah, what?
What?
What movie were we talking about in the live show that I should add to the commentary?
This fucking
lineup?
shot.
I don't remember.
Wait, what
God
was your
damn,
question?
Ma, invite everybody.
Right. What was your question, Rachel?
Is there gonna be like an Inglorious Bastards moment where she locks everyone in the basement and lights the house on fire? Like, fuck this shit.
Oh, I forgot there was a bit I wanted to make during this, but I don't have wine.
Oh.
I was gonna call wine Jesus milk.
Wine Jesus milk? What?
Wine is Jesus milk.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus milk.
But
Marriage.
I don't have
marriage at
that,
Cana.
so I did not have money
There's
for
even
a
a
bottle
bong.
of wine. I did not
Where'd
have.
Ma find a bong?
I didn't have money for Jesus milk at this time.
Move that coffee table.
I have a home video of my cousin and I dancing to this song, and when my grandma brought the CD of the videos over to us, my whole family just played it without us knowing and made fun of us.
Mm.
Maybe sometime I'll show y'all.
The dude who's obsessed about having sex with someone but has never had sex is the one who dances and does the hump moves on the dance on the floor. So gross. I'm having a hard time not singing right now. Which is all boogieing.
I thought Ma was like, I'm having a heart attack now. Yeah, go.
If you're not following Rachel on TikTok, follow Rachel on TikTok, because like my favorite TikToks of Rachel are when Rachel just like is dancing. They're so fun. I mean, like Rachel's having a good time.
Because I don't know how to dance. But at least I have rhythm.
I like your dances. Like legit, you'd be like, and I like it. There's like one where it was like you like went and then it was like a boogie like down with your hips, and I was like, oh, cool, sweet.
Was it the Shape of Water one?
I don't know. I have to look at your TikTok.
Or the one where I was making my bed and dancing while I was making my bed?
I don't know. I have to. Yeah. Let me look.
Also, I made a mistake 2 years ago when I decided to buy a duvet and a duvet cover because every time I wash them, it's a pain in the ass to put back together. How dare the age appropriate girl for him like him?
That was out of nowhere. God damn.
Everybody
Go
good.
forward.
That reminded me in 9th grade, one time this one kid always fell asleep in English class, and this one day he fell asleep and the teacher walked up to him and got in his face and just like stared at him, and then when he woke up she went, "Were you dreaming of me?" And we were all just like, what?
Awkward.
She was she told us she has her ex-husband has a restraining order because she tried to kill him, so she was
Damn.
crazy. Ma, 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 ma.
You know, some of that Jesus milk.
All right, so I'm looking at your TikTok, Rachel. And one of them, you're talking about drinking mugwort tea.
Oh, that's an old one. Yeah, I remember that one. It gave me diarrhea. But it worked. That's
Mine's
me.
got diabetes, apparently.
That's me. I've become that person that goes to the bathroom at least once during movies in theaters.
Man, I can really tell something's like an old video just by like Rachel's hair. I'd be like, oh yeah, that was so long ago.
I'm like, you want to know the time? How much time has passed? Just look at my hair.
I was like, I swear there's one in my head, and I can't see it on your TikTok at the moment.
I might have deleted it.
Maybe. Get back downstairs. Get the fuck out of my house.
I had a recent one get slightly popular where I made fun of David Bowie in Labyrinth, and everyone who watched it commented, "What the fuck?" I forgot I was going to give Luis my LGBT light because I don't use it.
Not very gay of you.
I got it when I went to Dave & Buster's for my birthday with Abby and Marcel.
I feel like if I actually spend time looking at your TikTok, I'll find it, the one I'm talking about, but I just can't see it.
I have one TikTok that I made when we went roller skating, and there's the clip of you like shimmying for like a split second.
I found out about that looking at your TikTok. I did not know that was going on TikTok until I watched it like a month later. It's fine.
I like those sheets. There's one TikTok I made about Funko Pops, and my hair looks really good in it, but I don't think I'll ever achieve that ever again.
for our 5 months.
Jesus. What other movies or shows was this kid in? He looks familiar.
I don't know. He looks prepubescent to me.
Yeah.
2019. I accidentally typed Ma 2099. He's in Girl Meets World.
Yeah, that's right.
Just came out of nowhere.
Sorry about that. People came home.
Oh, God. Oh. Oh.
Interrupt
Dialogue,
you.
yo.
I do feel like that sometimes. So I'll be like, you know what? I'm gonna push the like. There'll be moments where I'm like, instead like trying to be like, yeah, because we black, right? it's shit like that. Little lines like that. I'm like, and it always ends. It's always that awkward. You be like,
Yeah,
brother, my brother.
Donations.
How does shit
Donations.
going, huh?
Donation.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm situated in my blackness real weird right now. I actually pulled the black card in class today, but I was rambling, so I couldn't actually find a point while I was talking. It was really, it sucked.
Raul has not posted his review of Shang-Chi on Letterboxd yet. It's like when I know somebody watched a movie and they've been posted on Letterboxd yet, I'm like,
What is taking you so long? Hurry up, bro.
I really wish.
uh-oh.
It was
Whoa.
like my favorite one. It was like my favorite TikTok that Rich was done. It was
Which one?
Aw.
I can't remember, but it was like, I think you had like pants on and you were like, ooh, and it was like, dude, it was really that like hip motion, like, I can't. It was like
This
really
one?
like. No, not that one. That's the one I talked about already. It was different.
Oh.
It was like faster paced. It was like a faster pace.
Was it before or after I moved?
After, because I didn't really look at your TikTok until, like, I think I looked at your TikTok maybe like a month ago.
If this one.
No, I've seen that one. I want to say you were like in your backyard or something, but it wasn't. I said yes.
That time I wore that dress on Valentine's Day before the freeze, I got really drunk and I danced to the Pirates of the Caribbean theme song.
Mm-hmm. Keep it funky. I was like, Octavia Spencer's just having a lot of fun, and I respect that the most. Just like, yeah, let's do it. What's going on? She's wearing like the most normal outfit she's ever worn, and has chosen to have like the most 70s hair she could possibly have.
I have a TikTok in that half-assed Isoka.
I liked your Hisoka.
I thought it was scary because it was all eyeshadow.
I think it was good.
Thanks.
Fuck y'all doing kissing in my backyard? No, in my basement. The fuck?
Get the fuck out of my basement.
Get the fuck out my basement.
Get the fuck out of my basement. No kissing around here.
She just staring hard. Like, don't nobody see her staring? It's so, like, I swear, like, he looks so much younger than, like, everybody else.
Oh, not the neon shot glasses.
You'll be a loser. Fucking loser.
Be a loser, just do it.
I mean, I'm 50 and having a fucking basement party for teenagers down here, but you're the loser.
There's a really weird YouTube video on my cousin's YouTube channel from like 10 years ago of him wearing a Slash wig and just like pretending to play this song.
I remember it's so weird moments of like being attracted to like an adult.
Why do I feel like Ma spiked everything with Molly?
I was 18 and there was this person who was like an advisor for a club.
Oh my god!
And like she made a safety dance reference, and I was like, "This so." In my head, I was like, "This so hot." It's like, what the fuck?
Oh my god! I love Climax, directed by Gaspar Noé.
You got the wrong crowd.
Brad said, "Is that spiked?"
I don't know what a Gaspar Noé is. I've heard Raul talk about it though.
What is that? Some kind of grape juice?
Gaspar Noé. Feel like I've drunk that. Feel like I've drunk that before.
Is that like Welch's? Is that like Welch's but French?
Is it fermented?
Fermented Welch?
You gotta tell him that the next time when he's on the live show next.
That's some grape juice.
What kind of grape juice?
Who the fuck is that?
Who the fuck is Bob Fosse?
Who the fuck is Bob Fosse?
Yeah, man, I need to clone.
I like how that store is just called Shoe Department.
Shoe depth.
Why does it look like that?
Oh, sorry, I was looking at TikTok. We just TikTok with the labyrinth. You loud it.
Ugh. What? Ketchup on egg rolls?
Gross.
That's some white people shit.
Yes,
I mean,
it
I'm
is.
not a part of the delegation in any way, so that's all y'all. You know.
Speaking of ketchup, on
I'm
weird
white in
things,
exile, so I don't know.
She did spike it. Speaking of ketchup on weird things, my mom eats ketchup with steak.
Oh, that just means you have
I've
shitty
heard that
steak.
before. Yeah.
Ma came looking for y'all. Why is she always in fucking overalls?
Because you know, this is the outfit you choose when it's your first serious boyfriend.
Just more clothes to try to get off. Like, goddamn.
Just more clothes, yeah. Consent and more clothes.
Why would she put in the second one?
hide?
Leaving one unbuttoned is normal.
Yeah, it's actually all right. He's thirsty, all right.
Mom might be drunk, but she ain't dumb.
I might have been bored at night, but not last night.
Mm.
I hate
He
when
was an
people say
asshole.
that. They're like, I went to high school with your mom. I'm like, cool. Oh my god.
Whew.
You were like, yo, you were just sounding real respectful, and then you just said some really silly shit.
I prefer Alexis.
Oh my god. That lady was like,
For anybody who watches Vampire the Masquerade, that'd be some Victor shit. He'd be like, oh, I can solve a problem. Let's just go on live. You be. You be.
That's a true Cajun right there.
Move. I didn't even finish my toes.
Like, she didn't even like.
yo, those cat litter boxes are heavy as fuck.
Yes, they are.
People used to, for whatever reason, put them on the top of the curbside carts, and I'm like, I can't get that.
Yeah. I mean, you can't put them at the bottom. Well, you can, but like,
I put them in the middle
yeah.
because the way ours were, I could like put down the little blocker thing and then just like slide it on.
Because for ours, it was like once like when it came to like load out, like to actually put them in the cars, they were all like stacked on like a little dolly thing, and so like the store wasn't very good. So there's sometimes like if you could sit it up and you can give it to somebody, but if you laid it down, there would be a chance where like either it wasn't gonna fit or it would start leaking out, and so you like, stand it up because that's all we got.
Don't make me drink alone.
Don't make me drink alone.
Don't make me drink
Don't
alone.
make me drink alone.
Don't make me drink alone.
Don't make me drink alone.
You guys mad at me or something? The eyes.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Crocodile.
Nope. That's a big nope. Y'all fucking dumb.
Hey, but they came together, you know. They're half smart.
Don't make me drink alone.
Don't make me drink alone.
Wait, did they just like push each other and then come in? Did they go like
Right?
He's so annoyed.
Don't make me drink alone.
The amount of alcohol she's been drinking, they should have easily called her bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you shouldn't have alcohol with it, but people do.
Yeah.
Oh my god! It's always so weird. I'm like,
The music
the
shit.
whole movie.
He was like,
What was the art?
no, that's like what she looked like revealing the bracelet. It was like, don't.
Oh, it was a key to the bracelet. I don't even remember the bracelet at all in this movie.
It's 5
It's always so
months.
weird about like the way she touches that boy. She's
Yeah,
like,
they
"What are you
waited 5
doing?"
months.
5 months. Don't make me drink alone. God damn it, Roscoe. Get the fuck up in there.
Be nice to the goat.
Goddamn goat.
Be nice to the goat.
Oh, it's her bracelet. So everybody else was like, "Oh, I believe your story," and she was like, "That's my fucking bracelet." Did neither of you take any gym class? Like, they both
Why
ran
are they-
like.
Why are they being so loud? They're being so loud.
Yeah.
Did y'all not learn
Yeah,
anything
that's how
from
you
Lovely
speak
Bones? You
like
gotta be
that.
quiet.
Did you say which one? The Lovely Bones?
Lovely Bones.
Oh my gosh, I haven't seen it.
There's a duck. I see a duck.
I watched it once, and I decided after that not to watch it again because it's too depressing.
Is that the one with Mark Strong and Saoirse Ronan? Or is it Stanley
It's
Tucci?
Stanley Tucci.
It's Stanley. I took a stab. I was like, it's either Mark Strong or
One of the bald
Stanley
white
Tucci.
guys.
Yeah.
He is good in that movie, but he doesn't like when people say he was good in that movie because of the character.
Yeah, because it's like people don't understand what acting is. That like I'm playing a role.
Yeah, like he's not actually a serial killer.
Oh, spoilers.
Ooh.
It's okay. I didn't know that because just the only thing I've seen was just like Saoirse Ronan and that dude like having like a heart-to-heart conversation. That's all I know.
Don't make
Really
me
just
drink
seems like heart-to-heart.
alone.
So wait.
No, there's a scene where she's like snooping around his house and accidentally makes too much noise.
You know what's wild to me? Y'all live in the same fucking town.
And they just ran into each other.
Yeah.
Cause what's her name's Erica is the only one that left town.
Yeah, so I'm like, what's happening?
Yeah,
I know your address.
I know your middle name, social security, all that.
I know we got an emergency contact for you.
Mm-hmm.
I know what's wrong with your dog.
Horse tranquilizer.
Fold down your collar, dude. Did they not notice his collar?
Really not.
Who cares?
I care.
Who cares? It's Evans. Am I wrong? Oh! Oh!
me.
Tuh.
I live here. This is my house. Ooh.
Who are you? Who are you? I'm Pam. Who are you? I'm the owner of this house.
I feel weird about the fact that they chose, in order to make her look sickly, to just like make her face ashy.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's a weird choice. Excuse me. I don't know if that burp actually came out on the mic. It
Take a shot.
was like a nice rolling burp.
I love how her hairstyle is the same as Ma's for some reason.
I mean, Ma's got like 8 different hairstyles from the same year, but
Just that one year. Like, not for the other fucking year.
you know, Alba was just hitting the scene.
I got a hairstyle for every day of the week from 1972.
But all the music
Goes well with the cow in the front yard.
It was like all the music from the 80s, so word up.
Run, motherfuckers!
Uh-oh.
Who touched my cat?
How does she
Roscoe,
know?
get your black ass over here.
You been fucking with my cats?
What the fuck on?
Man. Potatoes.
I haven't done that right when she turned around.
Potatoes. Been fucking with my kitties. Oh, let's hide. Don't slam that shit.
I was like, those are hard not to slam. That shit.
Yeah.
When you get to the end, it'll be like, oh, bet. We closing? Yeah.
You think Ma's keeping her sickly? It's one of those movies.
Anyway,
Like The Sixth Sense.
this one's got a lot of control.
Like Gypsy Rose?
I just think of The Sixth Sense. That one goes, the girl who was puking, and it was because her mom was making her sick.
Never seen it.
It's Munchausen by proxy.
Yeah, Munchausen. Munchau.
You know,
I
the
don't.
whole
I
angle,
can't say things.
just the angle
Munchausen.
is just the girl
Munchausen.
and just Octavia Spencer's cleavage.
They really
Love
made sure to get-
love the angles.
They really made sure to
You
get her
know-
boob in that shot.
Yeah.
That's motherhood. You know, this is that motherhood conversation. It's the daughter's reaction to the mom's commands, and so you know what's the most symbolism for motherhood?
Oops.
Bosom.
Movies.
Boobas.
Like, sometimes I think about when I like.
I just remember y'all used to talk about how I say boobies.
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 Boobis. Boobas.
Boobas.
You know, that's the real trick of lipstick. It'll really if you're good at it, it can give you lips. And
Yeah, I can't do that because of the way my lips are shaped.
yeah, I'm like, cause like I'm looking under the white girl's lips. It was like they like rounded, like arced the corners to like make the lips fuller. And I was like,
Yeah, they like make it more rounded now.
mm-hmm. You gonna make me drink alone? You really gonna make me drink alone? Don't make me drink alone. See, this is why you do pickups. You do the trailer and you be like, don't make me drink alone, and you be like, let's have him say it too. Don't make me. You really not gonna make me drink. Not with that. Not with that smile. I'm sorry to hear that.
Why do guys in movies always drink like that? They go. They like get their whole mouth over it. Like,
What is this beer?
Oh, instead just like a sip. Like,
it's not even comfortable.
Just a gulp.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
He said the full
oh,
name.
he did all of this on purpose. He said, I set you up.
Uh-oh.
So you would prefer that I did this at your place of work? Why'd you mumble that part?
We don't have change.
Not just any house, a damn house.
Oof.
Ooh.
Oof.
I've never seen anybody do that in real life. Just like leave money on the table and walk out without getting the bill first.
Yeah, no. The money for
It's about this, I think.
Put down the damn phone. That's her whole. Oh, she does in this movie. Just be like, you wrong. You're doing something wrong. What the fuck?
This woman's face, yo.
What are you doing? Just staring at it.
That cancer affects the brain.
Yeah, that's why she be touching my face.
Like Amazon makes you weird in the brain, you see?
In the brain, see?
Yeah, you know that pancreatic cancer gives you worm in the brain.
In the brains. Makes them all touch my face
cancer
and
in the
shit.
pancreas, worm in the brain.
Cancer
Worms
gives
in
you
the
worm in the
brains.
brains. Give you wild thoughts, you see?
He said sort of.
Sort of. Kind of.
He said
No.
sort of.
That means I'm not kidding.
I guess he was like, he's oh my god, these fucking angles of like the listening in angles, they get me every time.
I drink out of your house all the time. Movie over. No vet has ever done that ever. Ever.
Unless it's a horse.
True.
Whose horse is that?
That's my horse.
That's my purse. I don't know
That's
you.
my purse.
I don't know you.
I don't know you.
That's my purse. I don't know you.
I don't know you. Bobby. God damn it, Bobby.
King of the Hill and Venture Brothers are like shows where I'm like, I'm older now. I feel like I'm gonna have a real appreciation for them if I actually watch them. Instead of just being like, what is
so
that?
good.
That's weird.
So good. Rest in peace, Brittany Murphy.
I still go back to Aqua Teen Hunger Force, and I'm just like, yeah, this is still good.
Ooh, Adult Swim turned 20 yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for real?
Space goes coast to coast.
Yeah.
All the good shit.
See, my camera frame's not big enough. Hold on. There you
Hey.
go. Shout out to this DSLR I bought so that I could take a photography class and have I really use this as a photography class. This is how you know I had a lot of money, but just was using it all.
What a dickhead.
They're all gonna laugh at you.
Horse sense. I don't think I'd be hanging that up in my car. She's gonna run her
Carrie
ass
the other
over.
night. I really do like Carrie, but then like, uh-oh. But then like the
The
thought
way
of
she went,
You go, Mom.
I was like, from a certain perspective, this is like the beginning of Miles' revenge. she's like, I'm getting my justice. I'm gonna get mine.
oh my god, this episode's coming out in September. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! Well, don't forget.
The name of
That was
the no, literally the name of the episode for Streaming Horses. Do you remember?
Do you remember?
Anyways, I started to watch Carrie, and I do like that movie a lot. But then the
Poor
thought
pup.
of Brian De Palma filming that opening scene made me very uncomfortable.
Yeah, I'm just not really a big fan of Chloe Grace Moretz.
Hi, Mags.
Oh my god. Oh,
Let's admit that vet probably deserved that.
No, because all that vet did was said, "Hey,
Hey,
you're
do
on the
your
clock,
job.
You're not doing your fucking job. What the fuck?" Oh, okay, fine.
Chloe Grace Moretz. Do you remember when that one came out? How like there was this phone number you could call? There was like a phone number you could call, and like it wouldn't answer, but then it would call you back. And when you answered, it was just a bunch of people screaming, and everyone I went to high school with was too afraid to do it.
Oh wow! I really think that was I think I've only seen that version of Carrie. I've never seen the original.
I was talking about the original.
I know you were.
The opening scene is a bunch of the girls running around naked in the locker room after gym class. It's like a good 5-minute scene, probably more. And like, I like that movie, but the thought of Brian De Palma sitting behind the camera being like, yes, this is good, made me uncomfortable.
God damn.
Just like this acting.
Yeah, because he's prepubescent.
They haven't dropped yet.
And Andy's
damn. Damn. Louis?
Who's Louis?
Oh, I don't know.
It's one of the dogs. It's one of the animals from the vet. It would have been easier if it said Roscoe. We would have remembered Roscoe.
Roscoe. Wow.
It's so
Okay.
funny. I was just about to be like, the way they turned the camera angle, like they weren't going to show it.
I know.
And then I was like, oh, it was in her
hand.
hand.
Show it, and then they did.
Oh, okay.
In her hand.
It looked real too.
Oh, I ruined the movie just now. I'm sorry.
Ooh. Ooh. Rabies?
Wait, I thought you seen this, Rachel.
I don't remember it.
Oh.
I don't remember this scene. I remember the rest of the ending, though.
Ah!
I had a very intrusive thought when she said that. I'm not going to say it out loud.
Private chat. Why are you flipping the bird like you ain't do nothing wrong? I'm worried about some shit.
Because that's every kid ever.
White girls, I swear. No. What are these kids? These kids got no fashion, got no respect. Yeah. Yeah.
A little far.
Yeah, that's a bit much.
A little much.
I mean, the intention.
There's a moment like that in The Craft when they first meet the new girl where they say something like that. And I'm like,
I have to type. Hold on.
The Craft was not good. TBH. Oh my god, I see the Tito's in the background. Is there only one liquor store in this town?
It's a town.
Oh, true.
Listen, I've made a town. There's only one bar.
That's some petty shit right there.
You know, maybe she's born with it, or maybe it's these earrings. Exactly, Rachel.
I don't know. I never changed my earrings, so.
Damn. She just like snuck out with the car.
Yeah.
I could never do that. My door makes too much noise, and I can't open my window.
She's just going to drive right through the house.
I don't think. See, I'm silly. I would like. If I was gonna do something, I wouldn't sneak out. At this point, I would just be like, I would just like take the keys and leave.
I mean, you did. I mean, he did have a choice. He just wanted to look cool.
my god, my favorite line is coming. I always do. Just like, I hear that. What the fuck?
Uh-oh.
Come on, this guy. If you were smart, you could get something from across the room and pry that window open.
There's so much like stuff down there. You could easily
Yeah.
figure out something.
Well, break the window.
She's panicking.
Yeah, that's true. I panicked about needing to get a new mask this week, and like did not think about the fact that there are multiple offices in the building I was in. I just like went straight across campus to go to the nearest place I knew there was a mask, and ended up being 20 minutes late for class. And now
sometimes you just panic.
It keeps extra masks. So does the one classmate I know from my first semester on campus. So now I know. But when you're in the
That's a
panic,
big key on the wall.
Yeah, that was a big key on the wall. Like somebody went to Home Goods.
Does DJ Khaled live there?
I got the key. Sorry, DMC.
Oh my gosh. I did not know that reference. That's saying something.
He used to go on Snapchat. He used to go on Snapchat and be like, "Major key for success." Like he knew all the keys to success.
Oh right, he's like, "That's a major key."
Another one.
Uh-oh.
Cheerios. How does she have all these shots?
She works at a vet place.
That's true.
Animal hospital.
Well, she did, and then now the vet's dead.
Is that one of those Apple alarm clocks? Why does it fit the decor so well? What is this angle? Didn't that look like one of those sneak angles, like mom behind the brick wall?
I love the canine horses.
Go back to sleep.
I love that girl's there.
Yeah. It's like Ma never knows. I guess Ma just can't tell whether or not she's actually asleep.
How long did she pretend to be out, though?
Ooh! Ooh!
Yeah.
Ooh! Ooh! She's not home, lady. She ain't fucking home, lady. She about to snip out her tongue, ain't she?
One of my neighbors used to put their dog in one of those collars, and it made me so sad.
Ooh. Ooh. Ah. Oof.
You know what to do. Thank you, because I'm hungover. She sounds hungover, doesn't she? Can you come over?
People still use their house phones in the 2010s.
I was like, also, she didn't say, "Hey, Stu, Maggie's not home and she took my car." Expensive as Volvo, you don't have a Find My Car app?
They use beer cans as ornaments on the tree.
That's my favorite line. I'm like, this whole time there's been no like commentary about the fact that it, like really other than like a couple awkward lines that he said.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden now she's like, oh yeah, you know, racism really is a factor. Like for real, for real. Not just because she's weird.
You smell good. Mhm.
Like your daddy.
How do we get from Girl Meets World to this?
One of the actors from Girl Meets World just recently released a sex tape.
Because it's prom night. No. It's the morning.
Bitches get stitches.
Did she say evening or morning? Because it's daytime.
Morning.
Boom!
Oof. Damn.
That was quick.
That's false. I'm not the one that yelled out for help. I was like, I'm not the one that yelled out for help. Silly goat.
Yeah, because the dude in the cat shirt's gonna be
That was
helpful
actually
here.
really sweet. Like, okay, we'll find her.
That was a nice sweater.
How come she wears the most coherent outfits when she's actually in danger? Like when she took the 2 shots, she had like a decent outfit on, and now she has like a pretty decent outfit on too. Oh yeah.
Old ass
Take the picture while she's doing that, so then you get the full.
The fuck?
But I would have took the picture.
I'm sorry, but the dude with his shirt unbuttoned in the collar just looks.
You know, because you can't even really fully see the scar of the iron. Yeah, he's just passed out drunk from a mosh pit. Yeah. I'm like, I can't even be like, damn, mom's strong. One, she probably is, but two, that girl probably
don't weigh much.
15, soaking
Yeah.
wet.
Oh shit.
Yeah, see, you knocked her down, but you gonna go try to help the people down out there. You said, I'm gonna close the door on you. Oh, now you thought of it.
Why don't y'all run back up the stairs?
I was like, I know there is a lamp in there.
Oh, they're
I
on
know
fire.
how heavy the base of that lamp is. You can hit the glass. Yo, imagine her just like picking up the girl and just like tossing her into the fire immediately. Just like.
They really made sure her boob was in the shot.
Yeah, they said full cleavage. We're just gonna do this motion.
Just gonna.
Back and forth. Nah, she deserved that.
I was like, you don't get to be mad at me.
Oh,
What'd she say?
Another one of those. She said, "I'm not my mother."
Ah,
You know, because that's the point about repeating the
why
past.
did they put that weird techno music over it?
Because for
Hell
a moment
yeah.
they wanted to be the guest. I should watch the
time to
guest
go.
again.
Oh, that was a good shot.
I feel like this music is a good connection between like the past and the present. I think that's probably why they were like, you know, we're gonna do this music. All right, because oh, dude is still up here. Yeah. So gross.
That was
Bro,
creepy.
he's dead.
Dude, that shit under his lip looked like it don't even look like hair. It looked like crust.
Yep. That's weird.
Yeah, what is that like bump on his nipple? Yeah, it is weird.
You got a growth. Man, that house party was fire.
Ma.
Don't let me drink alone. Don't let me drink alone. Don't let me drink alone.
I want the version where it's Ma singing it. Okay,
Don't
that's
let
what
me
I want.
drink alone. Don't let me drink alone.
Because I like the way Octavia Spencer sung the song. Okay. All right, we're doing dance party. We're doing dance party. Right.
Yeah.
I broke my chair. Got too excited. I'm wearing jeans. I can't bend down.
Too tight.
Ignore all the fucking laundry. Hey, look
I
at that.
apologize to everyone only listening to the audio version.
Don't let me drink alone.
I'm sorry you had to listen to random laughter and silence when you're dancing.
It's worth the extra amount. It's worth the extra
Just to
bucks.
watch it.
Yeah. You know,
Yeah,
sometimes
if you
when
missed
you
the
make a
dance party,
podcast,
go to
have
patreon.com/Lucky
video
Peach and you can see it.
you do some shit for the Patreon. You'd be like, so then they feel like they're actually missing out on something. We are all dancing.
Oh, I'm gonna clip it. That vodka really did you in.
Don't make me split my pants.
That's like I really don't even feel it. Honestly. I just
Anyways,
feel it. I think the burn of the vodka just woke me up as well. That was.
oh my god. What did y'all think?
Yeah, because my nose feels fine. So that's why I'm like, it wasn't the vodka. Like the alcohol of the vodka. Just the burn.
What are y'all's thoughts?
I was like, I didn't realize Brad's got like the party music going, like the lights going on too. The whole light show
Brad,
going.
your first time watching, what do you think?
Well, it's not a good movie at all. It's entertaining as fuck. It's one of those that, you know, would not get a high score from me, but it would be one of those that, yeah, I'll watch it. I will watch it and drink. The man broke his chair. He broke his chair for this.
If you're on
It's not
Patreon
the
at
first time.
patreon.com
It's not the first
/Lucky Peach, you can see the video of us dancing and Joe breaking his chair. Anyways, I'm gonna end it here so that the file is not too big. Brad,
Yeah.
where can we find you?
Follow me at RandomGerm101 on Twitter, at the nerd everything else. Find me playing Yoda the Hermit on Survivors of Flame. New episode coming this Wednesday. Catch it live. And yeah, you can find me on the Luckiest Peach. You can find me on Share Club Pod, anywhere. Hashtag invite Brad.
Gio, where can I find you?
I'll fix this chair in a moment. You can find me on Twitter at Mediamartyr17. That's MEDIAMARTYR17. Linktree on the Twitter description for all the places I am on the internet. I was dancing really hard, so I'm still kind of out of breath. Survivors of Flame every 2 weeks on the Mediamartyr17 Twitch channel, Wednesdays at 8:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Share Club Pod on Twitter and where podcasts are found. Good friend Michelle and I talk about film, TV, music, and anything that's literature. Fridays at 3 p.m. Season 2 just began at the time of this recording, and we are in the midst of sad boy, what I call the Sad Boy September arc, given the content that we will be discussing. Honestly, the whole month, but especially the first 3 weeks of September. And the Nerdcore, I am, of course, the
Host.
co-host.
Host.
See, the problem is when I'm drunk, people can't really tell what's me and what's not because I'm just like this already. I get it from my mom. I was like,
Don't
that
make me
they're
drink
like, you're so drunk.
alone.
Just like, I had a drink.
Don't make me drink alone.
But yeah, Rachel, where can I find you?
Here.
Right. Yes, you can find me here, of course. Everywhere at Lucky Peach, LBCKY Peach. If you go to any of my socials, you can find the link tree that has my Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Letterboxd, the Discord associated with the podcast, Patreon, patreon.com/LuckyPeach, YouTube, and I am working on getting some stickers made. So I will have an update at some point or other on that. With that being said, thank you for being here. Thank you to my patrons, patreon.com/LuckyPeach. Thank you to Brad and Gio for joining me, and I'll see you guys next week for a new month. We're starting spooky month. So I'll see you next week for Streaming Wars, where we talk about everything releasing in October. So thank you guys.